Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at my new custom car garage. This is the first complete structure for my newest project, which is Brixie's Private Island. The garage is quite large, sitting on two 48 by 48 base plates, measuring 30 inches wide, 8 inches deep, and 9 inches tall. The garage has two main floors, the base floor and the top floor. The base floor has 6 different car bays, each with their own rolling garage door. Framing those garage doors are two 4x6 panels that are inset one stud. Above each bay, there's white roof slopes, which are bottomed by 1x1 yellow iridescent studs. These studs act as lights, giving light to each garage door. In the center here, we have the main entrance, which is also framed by some 4x6 windows. On the second floor, we have two helicopter pads, one on either side, that are quite large and can accommodate any size of Lego helicopter. Also, in the center of the top floor, we can see a little area where minifigs can hang out. We'll get to some further details within pretty quickly here. On the roof of that section, there's a little radar here, so that we can monitor the skies to safely fly our Lego helicopters. On all four corners of the roof, we can see some trans yellow cylinders. The helicopter pads use red and yellow to make the H, are surrounded by light bluish gray tiles, and then cased by black tiles. I've kept this black tiling consistent throughout the whole building. You can see it throughout the whole roof and also topping some of the floors below as well. It has a rounded shape here using some quarter cylinder pieces. Each helicopter pad is accessed through these set of double doors on either side, and they're also topped by the roof slopes. You can see there's a lot of glass here on the back. It's got the 6x6 glass panels and also the 2x2 glass panels as well. And I really wanted to give it an open back because it's sort of luxurious, sort of like that Ferris Bueller's Day Off movie, sort of a really luxurious garage that hosts some really fancy cars. Also, with an open back, you can see into the garage and you can see all the cars within. In between all the glass panels, I have this set of dark bluish gray just to give it some support. Also, I've used those 4x6 windows consistently throughout the whole structure as well. Looking from this angle, we can see that everything is proportioned. So the same lengths on either side, the same sized helicopter pads on either side, the same distance between the doors and surroundings. So everything is very consistently placed on this structure. So that's really about it for the exterior of the structure. Now let's start cracking open the interior and having a look at that. So like most Lego structures, all these roof panels come off very easily to reveal the interior details, and it's done by using studs and tiles. However, this is such a big roof, it took me a long time to figure out how to get it to all work. I find when I built the roof as one solid unit, it actually started to bow because all the flex of all the different plates that I was using. So I actually had to create this roof in 3 different portions. One here, and then the centerpiece, and then the other helicopter pad. So there's 3 roof pieces, well actually 4 roof pieces if you include this one here, which all pop off very easily. Go ahead and take those off here. This never works smoothly, so we'll see how it goes here. When dealing with large roofs, it can be a little bit treacherous. That one came off all right. You can see I used dark bluish gray plates, and it did take off some of these L plates on here. That wasn't supposed to happen, but it always seems to happen, but no big deal. It's to be expected. Simply put those back on, and then we'll take a look at the interior of the top floor. Looking down at the top floor, we can see the staircase leading down to the main garage, which is actually framed using some glass pieces and then topped consistently with the black tile pieces. Got a couple plants in the corners here, and then right along here I actually have a desk with a couple computers, a couple chairs, a couple lamps, and just a regular 3-cushion sofa. From this side here, we can get a better view of the computers and the desk, which have some swivel chairs. And I'm going to say that these are the helicopter flight coordinators, because if you own a helicopter, obviously you're not going to be coordinating those flights and flying the helicopter yourself. Well, unless you're from Jurassic World, then I guess you'd have your own helicopter and fly it yourself, or at least try to. All right, so that's the top floor. Let's go ahead and pop the 3 different roofs off here to reveal the main part, which is the garage. All right, so like I was saying, there's 3 different roof panels here, one on either side with the helicopter pads, and then this whole middle section. And they do come off, but this was the most challenging part of this build, is building these massive things. They take up so much plates, and they like to bow, so I had to break it into 3 sections. But the way we get it off is I just pull off these 1x8 black tiles on either side, and that actually releases this piece here, which is just held on by a couple studs. Oh, please don't break, please don't break. Oh, oops, I should probably move the helicopter first, and that will just come right off just like that. So that reveals the right side of the garage, and then we'll do the other side here as well. So same thing on this side, just going to pop these things off. This time I'll take the helicopter off. And it comes off smoothly. Okay, so we got these side panels off. Now I just have to take the main piece off here, which is in the center. This is just held on by a couple studs, so it should just pop off cleanly. So you can see what I mean by the size of the roof. It is obviously 30 inches, and it was a lot easier to break into 3 sections. So let's take a look at the interior of the garage. I've taken the camera off the tripod, so pardon me if it gets a little bit bumpy, but I think it's the best way to see the interior of the garage. Alright, so as you can see, the garage has 6 different bays, as we know, with 6 different Speed Champs vehicles within. So on the left here we got LaFerrari, then we have the Bugatti, then we have the McLaren, then we have the Mercedes AMG, and then we have the Ford Mustang and the Model A. What's unique about the bay with the Model A, Ford Model A, is it actually has a lift in it, which can lift it up, and so you can service the vehicle. It's funny, my tools have fallen over here. So beside that bay there with the Model A, it has a set of tools and then also a set of tires there which can be swapped out. Now these bay doors, you can see they're all topped with black, and then they have a double layer of those trans yellow studs within. Now the reason I've done that is because it's like sort of fluorescent lights or LED lights throughout, so that's how the garage gets its light above and beyond the natural light it gets from all of the window pieces throughout. I wish they were working LED lights, but they're just hypothetical lights at this time. Maybe LED lights is something cool that I could do in the future. So in the next bay over, we have the Ford Mustang GT. It also has a set of tires beside it, and also a tool rack. Then beside that, we have the Mercedes AMG. And then we have the stairs. That's just a standard staircase actually, and it's 2 of them stacked on top of one another, and then I put some 1x6 black tiles to widen those stairs. I just find that when they're 4 studs wide, they're not wide enough. What's really cool is on either side of those stairs we got those plants that were consistently found on the top floor as well, and you got 2 motorbikes. There's actually Captain America's motorbike right there in the burgundy color, and then on this side there is a dirt bike along with another one of those plants. I've framed the entrance here using some tan and light blue tiles, and nothing too crazy over here, just the vehicle sitting on its own. I did attempt to put in some details and stuff like that, but I just found it got a little crowded, and I really like the clean look of the garage. So now that we're pretty much done this review, I want to point out a couple funny things that I've noticed while I was reviewing this set with you guys right now. And the first thing is right here. I've recycled these parts from all different sets, and look at that. Police. There's a police part in this set. One other little flaw that I've noticed is I'm missing one 1x2 black tile, which would go on top of that quarter cylinder there, and it's actually because I'm completely out. I scavenged my parts and could not find any more. Also right here you can see I'm missing the one of the panels that's sort of like the door piece with the handle. That's because I'm officially out. And if you guys look right over here at my police and fire station over there in the corner, you see they don't have any garage doors because I have scavenged parts temporarily for my car garage. So that's the interior of the car garage. Like I said, pretty simple, pretty plain, but I like it because it's nice and clean and open, and you can really get a view of all the cool Speed Champ cars within. So now that we're finished reviewing my car garage, I'm going to go ahead and put the roof panels back on. I'm going to assemble Bricksie Island with the car garage so you can guys have a visual of what I have planned for the island now. So we got the garage reassembled there, and you can actually see my Sig Fig standing right out front of it next to a Corvette, which I'm sure will be another car in the collection here on the island. So the garage is going to sit right there. That's where the airport hangar used to sit, and I've taken a lot of advice and comments into consideration here, and I've decided to eliminate the airport from the private island, and I'm just going to stick with those helicopter pads, which will sit right there on top of the garage. Then you can see my mansion. My mansion is going to sit right here where it lies, and I'm on the early stages of the production of the mansion. I showed you guys that in my last update if you haven't seen that. You can see the fish tank, the pool table, the TV, the wraparound couch, some of the interior details going on there, the kitchen, the island, the staircase, the bathroom, the piano, stuff like that is starting to take shape. I just have to finish the exterior walls, do some tiling in the interior, and then build the roof and second floor and all that. So actually still a lot more work to do there on the mansion. So the mansion will sit right there. Then I have all this extra room right here to build some stuff. I'm not sure what's going to go on there. It's way far down the road. I still got to get that mansion done. So, and then right there where the horses are, there's probably going to be some sort of horse stable, boat docks, private beach, golf course, not golf course, but chipping green and putting green, all that stuff over there. But this is what it looks like for now. The first structure is complete, so Bricksie Island is on its way. And is this thing going to get some more improvements in the future? Probably, but done for now, that's for sure. I'm really satisfied with the overall look of it, the size of it. I think everything looks great. Let me know what you guys think by commenting below. As you guys all know, I do take your comments into consideration in my LEGO projects in my LEGO room. If you guys like this video and like the garage, give it a big thumbs up down below. Do appreciate the view, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for some more great stuff here in the LEGO room, especially with this private island. Have yourselves a great day, guys, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.